In the emerald silence of the morning, ancient giants guard the secrets of a world untouched by man. Every leaf and every breath here is woven into a sacred tapestry of eternal, fragile balance. Within this stillness, a young heart seeks the rhythm of the universe, preparing for a path of fire. Discipline is the only law in this hidden sanctuary, where gravity and spirit become one. The master emerges from the shadows, a living mountain of wisdom and scars from forgotten battles. True power is not found in the fist, but in the unwavering focus of a mind clear as crystal. A single movement can echo for eternity if it is executed with the cold precision of destiny. The pupil absorbs every gesture, carving the master's legacy into his own soul with tireless devotion. Sweat and spirit merge in this grueling dance, where the only opponent is one's own weakness. Even the earth tests the warrior, demanding a heavy price for every step toward true mastery. But pain is merely the fuel for a burning will that refuses to stay down in the dust. With every fall, the resolve hardens, turning a clumsy cub into a weapon of focused intent. In the master's silent nod lies the weight of generations, a blessing of iron and blood. The sun reaches its peak, blessing the forest with a golden light that promises eternal peace. The wild woods watch in silence, knowing that a new protector is rising among the ferns. But harmony is a fleeting dream, easily torn asunder by the cold breath of an approaching nightmare. Panic takes flight as the sky darkens, and the screams of birds signal the end of safety. The very bones of the forest snap under the weight of a malice that knows no mercy. Drapion, a walking plague of chitin and venom, an apex predator born to conquer and consume. The sacred silence is replaced by the rhythmic clicking of pincers and the stench of decay. He stalks through the clearing, a shadow of death seeking the softest hearts to crush. Venom drips like liquid darkness, a lethal warning that the era of peace has ended in blood. Life withers instantly at his touch, leaving behind a scorched trail of toxic desolation. This is the face of absolute aggression, a tyrant who recognizes no law but his own hunger. Hidden in the shadows of ancient roots, small eyes witness the collapse of their world. In his amber eyes, the reflection of a nightmare burns, a chilling cold that paralyzes the very soul. The sanctuary is defiled as granite shatters, a brutal display of strength without a shred of honor. The great master staggers, his iron spirit tested by a toxin that seeks to dim the ancient light. Drapion revels in the chaos, his mocking hiss echoing like a funeral knell for the fallen. Fate closes in on the innocent, as the shadow of the stinger looms over their final refuge. The predator savors the terror, moving with the slow, agonizing certainty of an executioner. Through the haze of fear, Pancham feels the agony of his home, a fire igniting in his chest. The trembling stops, the cub is gone, replaced by a resolve that burns hotter than any star. He steps into the light, a tiny shield against the abyss, challenging the monster with silent fury. The titan mocks the small warrior, unaware that he is staring into the eyes of his own downfall. In the clenching of his fists, the roar of an awakening legend begins to tremble the earth. Hatred for injustice becomes the catalyst, unlocking a power that has slept for 1,000 years. A blinding flash erupts from the depths of his being, turning the darkness into a searing white fire. Latent power surges through every vein, as the very earth beneath his feet cracks from the sheer intensity. A tempest of shadows coils around the small warrior, weaving a shroud of mystery and raw force. Within the heart of the storm, a legend takes shape, outgrowing the limits of flesh and blood. A thunderous roar shatters the heavens, announcing the birth of a guardian born from the fire of justice. The vortex shatters into 1,000 shards of light, revealing a presence that makes the very air tremble. Pangoro stands tall, a mountain of dark fur and iron will, the ultimate shield of the weak. Behold the Dark Guardian, a giant whose shadow now commands the respect of the entire forest. The predator strikes with desperate rage, but he is no longer fighting a cub, he is fighting the earth itself. Waves of poison break against the warrior like water against a cliff, unable to stain his honor. An invisible fortress of spirit surrounds him, a barrier of will that the abyss cannot penetrate. He marches through the storm of toxins, each step a testament to a power that knows no fear. The darkness dissipates, leaving the Guardian untouched, a beacon of strength in the dying light. With lightning speed, he catches the serpent's sting, crushing the threat with a single, massive hand. In his gaze, Drapion sees his own end, a cold, unyielding judgment from which there is no escape. One blow, delivered with perfect discipline, sends the tyrant crashing back into the shadows of the past. The aggressor falls, his pride shattered against the very stone he once sought to destroy. Pangoro grants no mercy, only a stern warning written in the language of undeniable strength. The monster flees in terror. The hunter has become the hunted in a forest that no longer belongs to him. The triumph of the spirit is complete. The Iron Will has proven that true power is born of justice. Hope returns to the eyes of the small ones as they emerge to witness their new king. They gather around their mountain of a protector, finding warmth in the shadow of his great strength. Pangoro bows to the master, a humble warrior who remembers the lessons of his blood and sweat. The sky bleeds gold as the darkness fades, returning the world to its rightful, radiant glory. Life begins to stir once more, breathing through the scars of a battle that saved the soul of the forest. With the same paws that crushed a tyrant, the Guardian gently repairs the home he swore to protect. Listen closely, for the trees whisper the primary law of this ancient and sacred land. A warrior's hand is most powerful not when it strikes, but when it cradles the fragile. True strength is a burden of love, a shield that never falters in the face of suffering. In the softness of a giant's touch, the future of the forest finds its courage and its peace. The purpose of the strong is to be the foundation upon which the small can grow without fear. By the roaring waters, the Guardian returns to the silence, his duty fulfilled, his spirit at rest. In his stillness, he becomes a part of the mountain, a timeless sentinel of the emerald world. For only in the absolute silence of the soul can the ultimate weapon of the warrior be forged. This is the power of the Dark Guardian, a peace so deep it can withstand any storm. The forest breathes again, a symphony of life restored to its perfect, eternal rhythm. As the sun sets, the legacy of the protector remains, etched into every root and every stone. The light fades, but the silence of the soul remains, the strongest weapon of all.